Hello, I'm Murray Newlands. Welcome to another episode of Performance Marketing Insider TV. I'm here with Aaron from Lattice in the UK. They are an agency dealing with purely luxury brands, helping publishers actually work out how they can deal with those and also how those luxury brands can work with the affiliate industry. Aaron, tell me more about how your agency came about and why you started it.
Okay, Murray. Well, I originally started off, I set up an online magazine with the aim of promoting luxury brands. It went very, very well. Within a few months, there was the small but relevant audience growing there. And so I then looked into advertising. I went to a lot of the brands that I was mentioning in the articles, but I soon discovered that the audience was just too small for them. And they weren't prepared to pay a lot of money for a small audience. But I knew instinctively that this audience, through email communication, that they were individuals that were actually purchasing products from these brands. So I knew that the audience converted, if you will. So I thought, well, I've got a small audience here, I might as well look into affiliate marketing. I joined several of the big affiliate marketing networks, but I could simply never find any brands that I wanted to work with. So I thought, well, why doesn't somebody start a company that deals with affiliate marketing just for luxury brands? And so that's what I did. And I went to one of the brands that I was working with in the magazine. I proposed the idea, and now a year and a half later, and 7 advertisers more, here we are.
And what kind of advertisers are you working with in the luxury brand sector?
Well, we work from advertisers from perfume houses right the way through to leather goods, watches, clothing, some great established names like Ettinger, Ormond Jane, John Isaac from Geneva, tailors such as Udeshi, who's recently created a suit for Gary Oldman. So there are some wonderful brands that we're working with.
And if I'm an affiliate, a publisher looking to promote luxury brands, what's different about working with luxury brands and targeting high net worth individuals as opposed to any other kind of product I might be promoting?
Well, the first thing with luxury brands is that luxury brands have heritage and history, which is a great thing when it comes to promotion. A lot of the companies that we're dealing with have been around for at least 20 years. One company we deal with have been around since the early 30s. Right. So that's the first thing when you're dealing with the luxury industry, you're dealing with a brand that has a lot of heritage and history, which you can tap into. Yeah. People, particularly in times such as recession times, are very interested in buying products that have some sort of longevity, and that history really supports that. The second thing is the quality. I think that's really, really important. Here at Lattice, we only want to work with brands that are manufacturing to the highest standards, using the best materials, the best manufacturing processes, and some of the best design around. That's really, really important. And I think as a publisher, that's something really interesting to convey to your audience.
And obviously, in different sectors are doing at different stages in the recession or comeback. What's happening in the luxury brand sector?
It's booming, which is really, really interesting. I think in recession times, people cut down on their spending, but also people still do spend. But they're looking at putting their money in an area where they know that that product is still going to look great and feel good in 10 years' time. And that's what you get with the luxury industry. You don't have a product that lasts 6 months. You have a product that lasts, hopefully, for your lifetime, and something you can pass on to your children.
So if you're an affiliate, this is a sector to get into because it is a booming market. And
exactly.
And where are you seeing, are there some particular areas you're seeing sales from, or is it just across the board?
It's mostly across the board in terms of countries or in particular products.
Countries or products?
We're seeing recently a lot more traffic coming from India and South America, which is really, really interesting. I mean, those two make up some of the BRIC countries, so there's not really a lot of surprise there. There's still a lot of strength coming from the US and from the UK, as well as particular countries in Europe. But we're starting to see that change quite a bit. So the East, as well as South America and India, are certainly an interesting place.
Excellent. If people want to contact you, how can they do that?
They can contact us through the website, lattice-media.com, and they'll find all of our contact details on there. And also, if they wanted to drop me an email personally to ask any questions, they'll see my email address on the site as well.
And what's your email address?
It's Aaron, Aaron, at lattice-media.com.
Aaron, thank you very much. Great to speak to you.
Pleasure. Thank you very much, Murray.
I'm Murray Newlands. You've been watching Performance Marketing Insider TV. I'll see you next time.